NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman says that there's no UFOs to declassify after being at the job for about 6 months amidst all this Trump declassification talk. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Interview 18 hours after President Trump, who you've praised repeatedly in this conversation, said that he was planning to declassify material related to UFOs, what gets called UAPs now. He described it as something like a very complex and interesting topic.
As we watch this, I want you guys to watch his feet. They're like hella fidgeting, which I don't think he was fidgeting for the other parts of the interview. Watch his feet. Just keep an eye on Jared Isaacman's feet, the NASA administrator.
Does NASA have anything to declassify that would be of interest to viewers of this program?
I'm not aware of anything that we would have at NASA to declassify, other than say that I'm as interested in, the president's message as probably any other space enthusiast out there. Now, I will say, having, I spent 10 years leading a defense contracting company. We operated fighter jets all across the country, simulating, bad guy capabilities. Say, look, there are a lot of, as you would expect, exquisite capabilities that we have as a nation for national security purposes that we have developed. All we have to do is look to the history books, right? SR-71 was a pretty wild capability in the 1960s. Nobody would have imagined that. F-117 was pretty wild. So do I think that there are probably capabilities we have as a nation that we developed and our adversaries that can do some pretty impressive things, sure. So I wouldn't be surprised if that were...
Cool. And also, real quick, shout out Dom's Tube. Thanks for the great coverage, man. And thank you for the super chat. We're monetized over here. Everyone's free to throw a super chat in. We'll leave that up for a bit. He had a few more things to say about the UFO stuff. Again, keep an eye on his feet these next few clips. But here he's saying, nothing to declassify, nothing to see here, folks. I don't know. Do you guys believe him? Do you guys believe him? I don't know about that.
There have been a number of UFO reports related to nuclear facilities. And you could imagine some reasons why
Psyop says crazy the ear to head ratio. Y'all are wild. LOL. Wow, those ears are... I didn't even notice this the first time. He does have big
extraterrestrial
ears.
Species would be interested in our nuclear capacities.
I could also imagine that...
Or even these capacities here.
Or, again, there's a lot of other people that are interested in our, strategic deterrent as well. Yeah. I joke a little bit.
Now I can't stop focusing on his ears. Thank you, guys.
That I say that in my 60 days at NASA, I've certainly seen things that I can't explain, but they relate entirely to programs to build things that I have no idea why we're doing, but not aliens.
All right. On that refreshingly concrete answer, Jared Isaacman, thank you.
Oh, and then shout out Sonape, our lovely mod, friend of the show, longtime friend on UFOX, $20 super chat. I gotta find I have an idea for a thing I could do for like media assets for that, but thank you for that. Everyone go check out her spaces that she did with Timothy Alberino this week. It was amazing. All right, last clip, Jared Isaacman. Again, pay attention to the feet.
That puts you in the camp that says a lot of the UAP, UFO sort of encounters and also sort of vapors around it are covers for human technologies.
Yes, I would say, generally speaking, I think there are some that I'm aware of that were very easily explainable by not even phenomenon. Like this was a weather balloon at great range that reflected. I know those conclusively. I also know conclusively some of them were related to test programs that were out there. I mean, look, people misidentified a lot of.
He's not looking at him. Look at this guy's just like, look at me, bitch. And he's looking everywhere. Y'all are Doomer Daddy in the chat and that says the ears are fucking with my Wi-Fi. Y'all better leave Dumbo alone, yo.
What was flying in the 1960s and 80s?
With ears like this, who needs a rocket to fly to the moon, man?
In the middle of the desert with lights on at night, looks strange. Turned out it was B-2. Turned out it was F-117. So I'm not surprised that could potentially fall in it. I would also ask people, again, this is a good, kind of Occam's razor thing. If there was intelligent life that visited us from another world, where would you be interested in going to observe us? I mean, Times Square seems like a good spot. The Las Vegas Strip seems like a good spot. I mean, there's got to be interesting areas. Why would you always pick our naval bases? Why would you pick off the coast of Virginia or San Diego or Hawaii? That probably signals it's more of a national security interest, I would say.
That makes sense. Although I will say that
fidgeting feet. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I gotta go. Shout out again to the super chats. Dom's Tube, we love you, brother. $5. Thanks for the great coverage, Panda. Stoned Ape, we love you. $20. Catch you guys the next space later or something maybe, but I gotta go eat. Thank you guys for being here. What a time to be alive. All right, peace, guys.